Hi everybody, Todd's back. Right, and the latest little diorama I've got in my collection. Right, a little bit about if a lot of people that don't really collect dioramas, they really don't know the price of these things. And a really good diorama made by a top artist can cost you loads of money. And something like this was going on eBay. It started off at 25 quid. It held for about 35 for ages, and then last moment I won it, and I paid about £51 for it. And you get what you pay for. But I think the guy did. He's obviously an amateur, but he did really well. You'd be very surprised what this is made out of. Now, if you went to a top professional, the top one I know that does stuff like this for Star Wars is Legacy Arts. If you wanted a diorama of this sort, but obviously spreading out a bit and something like that, lighting up and everything else, you're looking at a 400 plus. You know, it's a lot of money, and but top up, you get what you pay for. I could actually even get Steve at IC Custom to make me one, but like I said, you're paying more money. So yeah, so I won this on eBay, but you can see how it's actually made. He's actually done quite a good job. So if you look at the bottom, it's just plywood, and he's done a lot of paper mache and Mod Podge. And here I recognise it's some packing that you'd get, say, for a TV or a video player or whatever. And he's just obviously painted it up, and he's done really well. If you have a look at this bar here that goes along is actually a straw. So, but he's painted it up really well. He's added bits and pieces inside, as you can see. Even put a Han Solo poster on there. But yeah, he's done really well. The stuff on the front is actually feels like a cloth, so he's just painted that up. So he's just used all little odds and ends. And but like I say, it's solid. It really is. You can actually take off the tarpaulin, and yeah, he's done really well. But if you have a look on this side, he's got a little box there. Flicks the switch, and there you go. It all lights up. So he's done really well. I think so anyway. And I'm quite pleased with it. But yeah, I mean, is it worth it's worth the 50 quid, but it just shows how even the amateurs out there that can actually build things like this. He's obviously put a little bit of time and effort. Let's just turn out the lights a moment. And it does light up very well. Now, does it fit in a DTOF? Yes, it does, with quite a clearance on there. I can actually, what I was going to do, if you look at here, I was going to put it in there. These two were going to be inside, he was going to be outside, because the diorama would have only come up to about there. But the only problem is flicking on that light switch, and that means I'd have to keep moving it out just to get the light switch on. So I probably will wire it up at some point and do it as a remote control. But as far as that goes, I think it's really good. But to think what he's actually used, it is really solid. And I think he's done a really quite a good job. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Like I said, only cheap, but if you actually started collecting dioramas such as I do, you do realise it's very expensive. Some top-notch one, if you get the top people involved, then they work out very expensive. So it's so what I was actually looking at, you could actually have Nightmare Batman in there fighting one of the goons. You could have Alice from the film Extinction. She could be walking in there from the desert. But as you saw on the thumbnail, it did have the sand troopers. But I won't be using it for the sand trooper because a big diorama will be made for that when the dewback arrives. So I will be doing something special for the sand troopers. So who hasn't got a proper home? Well, let's have a look, shall we? So I thought this would go well. The Mandalorian. And why not? So I added the sticks there. And what I could do there is, it does look a bit bare inside. I could actually have one of those doors in there. So there's loads of people that do 3D printed of the doors. You just paint them up. Or make one yourself. There's loads of things I can do. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. That actually looks really good. So he's actually be going on the shelf, and that'll be the Mandalorian. It's always good to have a look out and see if anyone's going to put one up, but have a good look at the pictures first. But like I said, if you want professional jobs where a lot of things light up and everything else, then you'd be paying a lot of money. So obviously it's what I'm into. I'm into a lot of dioramas, as you've seen from my videos, and I'm quite happy to have this in the collection. All this is made of metal. It can come down, move, wherever. But yeah, I really like that. I think he did a really good job, seeing as he used a load of spare parts on it and all little rubbish parts, and then just put Mod Podge on top and then painted it up. Okay, so this is just a little look at the latest diorama coming in. Right, the next video that I'll be doing will be the Alice, the two Alices coming along from Battle Angel, Alita, sorry, from Battle Angel. So I did put up a little post about it. That I should be getting early next week. Once that comes in, I will do a full review, plus what I have planned for a diorama, because I do have two hot toy ones, and I will do a little bit of comparison. So it might be a little bit of lengthy video, but it's worth watching. Okay then, right, well I hope you like the latest addition to the diorama collection, and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks very much.